Hi, I'm Tyler Vick, and this is 4-wheel drive practice day. Begin.
With the two-wheel drive world a distant memory, it's time to up the pace a little as the four-wheel drive buggies hit the track. One thing's for sure, all this power and traction can lead to some gnarly results.
After running the two-wheel drive car all week and then having to run the four-wheel, it's like, oh man, now I can punch it.
The four-wheel drive cars are just going so much faster, and with the front wheels digging into the dirt just like the rear, it just makes it kind of unsettled.
Now when we're rolling the cars, they're rolling for a long time, like cartwheeling and stuff all over the place, so yeah, it's just a lot. You drive faster, you crash faster.
It is pretty tough. I mean, of course, you know, practice, you're trying to learn the track and stuff, but four-wheel is just so much higher speed, and there's at the end of the straightaway, there's a bigger jump that everyone's trying to jump. I think that's a lot of it too.
Are there any particular parts of the car that are coming under the most stress, do you think?
I think a lot of it is shock towers and arms.
The whole thing's kind of getting stressed. The shocks are working a lot, the motor and brakes.
It's just when you're landing off jumps, you're on throttle quite a lot of the time, and that puts a lot of strain for the drivetrain. And when you don't have any wheel spin, it's just all pressure, and it's just going to take its toll.
We all want to run our slippers tight so we get maximum drive, but with the jump sections, they're quite aggressive, so you're coming down and having to get on the power straight away, and you know, you just got to watch the drivetrain. So slipper clutch just is important for saving that.
I think the shocks and the diffs is really part that you need to be have a good setting.
Just if you're crashing, it's hard because it's cold and the ground's super hard, and you'll see a lot of people breaking stuff that usually don't break.
I just think, yeah, everybody's driving a little crazy, you know.
Well, Phil, things did look a little bit crazy this morning, but we started to get some improvement in the action over the day, didn't we?
Yeah, definitely. Drivers, you know, they're learning the track with their four-wheel drives. Track itself is pretty brutal at this stage. It's abrasive. It just got serious.
Let's get into qualifying.
Probably that last seeding round is kind of the more nerve-wracking. You want to get 2 good laps in for to get in the main qualifier. Just trying to put clean laps together, trying to do that big section on the right side of the track to get that consistently every lap, and then just trying to get clean laps to get through traffic and stuff. I think will be a big part of it.
And how's the car been? Obviously, there's a lot of attention around the car.
The car's really good. We've been changing stuff every run to try to figure stuff out for the high-speed track. We've got tests at the Nationals, but we just kind of more and more testing as we go. But I think we got it pretty good for tomorrow's qualifying.
Well, Phil, no surprises at all that Ty was up there all day.
Yeah, he's driving the brand new HB D413 car. It's doing really well. It looks pretty forgiving actually on this track, I'd say. He's still got some lap time, I think, in that car.
As you say, this is brutally tough and does seem to be the perfect proving ground and launch base for that product. This does seem to be increasingly about the battle of the new cars, and switching to Durango's new car seemed to be the turning point for Jorn.
Oh, we have the normal stock car and the new car, a little bit wider chassis and some other new parts. And I tried both cars, but I decided for the new one, and now it's working really good. I don't know, I changed nothing for the last round, just drove like before, but I don't know, lap times were much faster.
Well, when I first approached Jorn to interview him earlier in the day, his head was in his hands, he was not happy, and the interview was not happening. Later in the day, he was more than happy to talk, seems very, very happy now.
Yeah, definitely. I watched his last run. He was super fast. Definitely a contender. We weren't maybe counting on him earlier today, looking more at Ty and Naoto, but Jorn, he just blitzed it in the last round.
Naoto, how was he on the track?
Always fast. You know, he set the pace early on in practice in round 4 and round 8, I believe, but then he had a broken rim actually in the last round, which didn't actually slow him down too much, but maybe lost him some concentration.
Indeed. Crashes still happened throughout the day. I mean, we can forgive them because it's practice day, but it did look a bit ugly out there at some points.
Yeah, despite it being practice, you know, they've had 10 rounds on track, so they've had their fair share of corner time. You know, a lot of drivers are struggling with the jump just behind us, the so-called quad double, or as I would call it, the triple double or whatever. A lot of drivers are trying to triple that out and failing. A lot of, you know, broken arms, broken parts.
Broken parts is definitely the story of today. That affected Thibaut and Cavallari, did not?
Yeah, in the last round, you know, disaster for the new two-wheel drive champion, Jared Thibaut. He looked to have some issues with a brand new servo setting the center points just before his run, and then for some reason he landed badly on one of the corner jumps just in front of the drive stand, and it all shut down. Cavallari, he just landed badly off the double, and you know, cased and broke what I believe a lower arm.
I actually had quite a bit of good runs, and then unfortunately my last run under the time scheduled had a bad second lap and ended up having to pull it off. You know, my mistake wasn't even clearing the big triple at the end of the show. It just, you know, landed bad and just had a cracked arm. So unfortunately we had problems then, but better than having it tomorrow.
So what can we expect going into tomorrow?
Well, it should be interesting to see what the organisers do with seeding. Obviously, they're using sort of 2 best laps put together, plus a bit of, I don't know, grey area, considering that, you know, we have a two-wheel drive champion just crowned. We should expect, you know, Ty to be quick, definitely your Neumann, Lee Martin. A lot of drivers pretty quick. One driver who's been super fast, Tyler Vick.
Which is the man who introduced this clip, and has probably a good point for us to exit this clip. So we'll see you tomorrow for qualifying on neobuggy.net.
Yeah. Yeah.